Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the goddamn internet. And today we're gonna be talking a little bit about Hal Puthoff once again. He's been making the rounds, making the news, guys. A lot of these credible, high intel figures, people who know more than they can say, right? For example, Hal Puthoff, they can't say everything they want to, but based on the information they know and have, etc. A lot of these people, you don't even have the full view of everything, or a full idea of what this phenomenon is, NHI, all this anomalous activity, right? But they form theories, and Hal Puthoff has formed some theories based on his extensive history, right? And yeah, we're gonna be checking it out today, so make sure you stay till the end, because as always, all the best parts are at the end. We are a daily grind right now. We are trying to grow this channel, so I'd appreciate the fuck out of you if you subscribe, notifications on. We're trying to reach 500, become monetizable, build a community here, the best fucking channel in the commentary space. Okay, we're gonna be taking over. Leave a like to show support, and if you want to see more content like this, share the video. This helps the absolute most. And yeah, let's get your snacks, get your popcorn, and let's watch this.
Well, since it hasn't been pinned down exactly what is the source of these sightings and so on, as a scientist, I said, okay, we need to have a clean table. We need to have every hypothesis possible on the table, and then run each of them down with whatever scientific approaches we can use. So I made up a list of, like, what could it be? Well, it might be extraterrestrial. Or maybe it's interdimensional because our modern physics has additional hypotheses about other realms on other dimensional realms that something could be emerging from. Maybe it's, for example, maybe leftover Atlanteans from 10,000 years ago at the end of the last ice age. Maybe some advanced society survived and have been running a parallel with us, but hidden away in a mountain or seabeds or whatever. And in fact, it's interesting to me that claimed interactions with such intelligences, they're always complaining about we have to clean up the environment, we should stop nuclear bomb experiments and so on. Well, maybe they're hidden out, they're glad to do their thing, we do our thing, but we've gotten to the point we're beginning to affect the planet, which is their planet too, if that happened to be where they were. And so it'd be very reasonable that if they came forward in any way, they would make statements like clean up the environment, no nuclear tests, and hide out by letting people be sure to think that they were extraterrestrial when maybe they're not. So anyway, all those options put out on the table, and then I think what we should do is attack each option and put up all the pluses and minuses and not let anything stand in our way, and finally weed through the options and possibilities. Or it may be that many of them are true. So I think that's the basis that I think we should approach.
So there are all these possibilities. It's been theorized by, for example, J.C. Michaels, that this is time travelers, people become aliens, big eyes, weaker bodies, because we don't have to, survive in the normal way, thinking and using your brain, bigger heads, right? Evolution, right? And people think these things are time travel machines or whatever. And Tim Taylor actually is linked to time travel in some capacity. I know Jesse Michaels has done a thorough video, and such a useful video with a lot of information. And yeah, check out Jesse Michaels' American Alchemy, really good show. So yeah, it's time travel, it's extraterrestrials, cryptoterrestrials. There's so many interdimensional like people have thought of every possibility, right? And this is a guy that's bound to know a little bit more because he has a history within this topic. And yeah, let me know what you think. What is your theory? There are so many after all. So have you ever heard of the cryptoterrestrial hypothesis theory, right? Check this out.
I am team cryptoterrestrial all day long. Like if I could choose what it is, and
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't think this totally fits the evidence, but to me, like an a completely flesh and blood, tangible, like breakaway civilization of some kind, but preferably like not non-human or not totally human, something that goes way, way back, just something ancient, something maybe that's living at the
Yeah.
bottom of the ocean. People who know me, like, you're really my friend when we've sat up till all hours of the night while I go into a very long rant about mer people, because I can talk about mer people for a very, very long time. So like that's the stuff that gets me really. You don't hear me talking about that on podcast because I know it's out there, but it's in terms of just like pet theories and stuff that gets me excited. It's like mer people and hollow earth. That's like all I want in life.
So the next and last clip that you've all been waiting for is about to be played. Okay, so just have in mind, Hal Puthoff is going to be sharing his theory where time dilation, etc., comes into play, and this has been a really common thing that's happened with UFO cases and events. All the documented ones, like a lot of them, they have time dilation and this anti-gravity type of technology, if you can even call it that, is somehow it distorts time in some capacity, right? So I don't know, there's a lot of smarter people that know a lot more about this type of information. Let me know what your theory is, what you think, and check this out.
So that if somebody supposedly has been taken aboard a craft and they're in there for a while and they come out and they find time has gone by much faster outside or at a different clip, and they think, well, maybe I've got missing time or whatever. Anyway, you go down this list of weird things, but they do match up with general relativity. Okay, so if we physicists know how it's working in the principle of general relativity, then, why aren't we building them? Why aren't they aircraft? Well, it turns out that the one requirement that is a real challenge is you have to have enormous amounts of energy collected in very tiny volumes, extreme energy densities, and we can't do that. That's where we fall short. So I would say the physics is straightforward. It is within the physics that we know, but it's way beyond what we can do with our engineering.